Hi, so this is just a random reading for today. I had something else planned in mind, but instead I felt like I needed to shuffle more cards. I had just gotten done recording some readings for the week, so this one's gonna post at the end of the week when I'm all, once the other recordings get out. And I'm so sorry that it's so dark because, like I said, I literally got done recording. I had something else planned, and I was gonna have a better setup where it would be a lot brighter. But, like, there's not really not much I can do. It's really not that dark in my room, and I don't know what else I can do about it. I'm just using the flashlight on my phone, and unfortunately, I'm wearing a black shirt, and so now I just look like a floating head. So I'm so sorry, but yeah, I just felt like shuffling some cards, and I was like trying to channel in what is this message that wants to come through. And I got this really, so like just started shuffling. I just got this really interesting image. Um, I don't know how to pronounce the word on this card, Mintaken. You probably can't. Yeah, Mintaken. A sense of longing for home, belonging. So maybe this is you sensing, trying to find a place where you belong. And then in the same deck, we also got this card of what lights you up. And I just thought it was really interesting that they're almost the same kind of image in a way. Both looking out into water, searching for something. So, searching for what lights you up, or what makes you happy, what makes you feel like you and your purpose, but also finding the sense of belonging and home. And then we also got this card, and then I stopped shuffling because I wanted to see what else pops up. But memory. And so I'm not sure if maybe this is somebody's energy who's coming through, that this could just serve as confirmation of like, this is kind of getting like really, really spiritual, and everybody has different views of like where our soul comes from. Life after death, kind of situations like that. This is a star seed deck, so then there's star seeds, and our souls being these spiritual beings that come to this earth with lessons, okay? So think of it like that, and possibly you discovering a memory from that kind of a life. Or this could also be maybe a past life. But this could also serve just as a memory from your childhood. And maybe you lived somewhere else as a child. And so we're trying to search for a belonging and searching for home, but maybe this memory serves as home. And so either that's confirmation to maybe go back to where you once lived, or maybe this is a feeling that's coming through of the fact that you're missing that home. And so, in that regard, we need to figure out what lights us up so then we can heal and move forward. I think, however, this means for you, whatever this means for you, because I just said a couple different things. And I think one of the reasons why I was saying this could be something that doesn't seem real because it doesn't really like exist here in this world. So why, you may be thinking about like spiritual being is just because like you may be having dreams of a memory because there's a dream catcher in this card, so that's kind of where my mind went. But yeah, I think whichever way you resonate with this, that that memory is okay to have. That is okay to always remember. But what we really need to focus on is something that makes you happy, something that really inspires you, something that really, yeah, just really makes you happy and can help you move forward. There may always, it's trying to be okay with the fact that there's a part of you that may always remember that place, and a part of you always missing that place. But we need to remember that life is always changing. We just need to try and accept things how they come. And so, yeah, we really need to focus on what lights us up, what inspires us, what makes us happy, our purpose, I'm also getting. What gives us purpose that lights us up. See what else we can get. I'm just kind of focusing on just these oracle cards right now. Yeah, celestial realm. So there's something very spiritual with this reading. But I'm trying to like reach every aspect I can with it. Okay, yeah, imagination. It's part of the memory. You may even feel like this longing, even this memory may be a part of your imagination. Or you may be using your imagination in some way, but like maybe imagining the future as we're moving forward. But I don't think it's your imagination. I really do think this is more of a memory. We also have the end popping up. The end to something that gave us this memory. Kind of what we're seeing, what I was just saying about like, okay, for some of you, this is a memory that something had ended, and now we need to move on from that. Move forward from that. That end's always going to be there, but yeah, we need to move forward. We also have choice. So multiple choices. A choice of, do you want to just stay in that memory forever, or do you want to move forward with what lights you up? Mm-hmm. Or can we kind of sit in the in-between and be like, okay, I'll hold on to this memory and I'll take lessons from it that I can. But it's also okay to move forward. So you're just kind of finding the balance between missing it but moving on from it. Always holding it dear, but being okay with the fact that it's not a part of your life anymore. In the sense of, like, you're not there anymore. It's always going to be a part of you, you're just not there. And stepping into a new perspective, viewing the world in a different way. Taking some time away to really sit with these thoughts, sit with this memory, sit with this new perspective. Okay, there's a number of things here. Maybe not a number, but a couple things. Sitting with this new perspective, but then returning to yourself and not sitting in this imagination anymore, not sitting in this memory anymore. Returning to yourself, returning to the present so then we can move forward. But for some of you, if this is a memory of like going, of like where you used to live, and it's a sense of like you should be returning home, this is your return. Also, if this is more on the spiritual side of things, keeping in mind that when things do end, okay, quote unquote, when things do end on this time, on this world, your end on this world, you will return. Okay. I love this deck because it really does bring in a lot of magic feeling to it, a lot of mystical feeling, spiritual feeling to it. Such beautiful cards. I just feel like there's more that wants to be said. I'm not really sure if like we're gonna get the whole picture. It's just a feeling that I'm getting. There we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have commitment, but we also have independence. Yeah, commitment and independence. I really feel like it's a commitment to yourself to, you know, really sit with this feeling that you're having, but then to be able to move forward. Finding your independence, like maybe not really finding your independence. This is this is coming through more of a sense of like only you can do this kind of thing. This is about you. This is about your choices. This is about you reflecting your memories, your connection with the past, the future, spiritually. Yeah. Okay, does anything else want to come through? Maybe maybe we'll end here with just kind of like an affirmation in a way. I don't really think I'm gonna get all of the answers. Like I said, this is just more of a feeling, but also like what just came through. This is more about you. So this is more about your discovery and you sitting with what it is that you feel. Your discovery, your memory, your choices, your ending, your return, your acceptance to what is. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay, so we were talking about what lights you up, right? And so spirit is just saying the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Okay, so tapping back into your happiness and your fun. But I'm also seeing a connection here with this card too. We've got the two rainbows. And I kind of feel like needing to settle in this in between. Okay, so this is more really talking about spiritually, where we feel like we belong somewhere else. And I guess you can also take this not spiritually as well. You know, you can actually talk about like really physically where you used to live, like maybe in another state or country or whatever. Um, but sitting in this in between world of the past, in the future, and just focusing on the right now. Focusing on your life right now, focusing on the fun, focusing on lessons that you need to have right now. And yeah, just really settling in this in between. This in between can be very beautiful. Okay. You don't have to forget the past, but we do need to be able to just accept things how it is right now and know that even if there's an energy or things around you may not be exactly feeling as great, it's not going to last forever. And just really, really focusing on yourself and reflecting. Maybe we need another card too. Kind of feeling that. But like, I kind of felt the pull, like being like, hey, no, we're not quite done. One more card. One more card. It's a very interesting reading. And the energy around it is like certain and not certain at the same time, comfortable and not comfortable at the same time. It's a weird place to be. Mm-hmm. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. One more, maybe. Yeah. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal conditions. So yeah, this is really talking about accepting things how they are externally and focusing on the internal, your internal work. Oh, My phone, my light. For a second there, I thought like something was wrong with my computer. Sorry. There we go. I'm back. I'm not in the dark. Okay, now my room's kind of getting dark. Let's just see if we can get one. And just one. Maybe this one. Okay, alright. You know what? If you're, especially if you're somebody who is struggling with a memory and leaving it just as a memory, leaving it in the past, something that you left behind and into something. And this is causing you a lot of pain and fear, and it's really hard to let go. So we have attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation as merely calls for help. Okay, alright. Whatever the kind of separation that you are feeling, just know that it's a call for help. So my my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. What is happening on the outside that is actually really weighing you down and not really serving you, wanting to get away, wanting to find a sense of belonging, that's a call for help, right? Okay, I know I was also talking about it spiritually too, but there's really not much we can do about that, so we need to really tap into our inner self and tap into what lights us up so we can have fun again. But also, if you are really, really in need of like actual help, there's therapy out there. There's therapy out there, and um, there's ways to get help. Yeah, which there's only so much I can do about that here. I'm not licensed in anything. I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not a doctor. Okay, I'm not anything like that. I'm just here to read a message and give that message to you. Okay. So I really hope this is all making sense. I know it's a little odd, and the feeling that the energy is odd too, but I'm trying to help make sense of it the best that I can. So, yeah, I hope it made sense. I hope it helped you. And that's all I really try to do here. I just really want to help get the message through and help anybody who needs to hear them. And so, yeah, if you liked this reading, even though it was a little odd, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. I also post my shorts on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well, so you can follow me on those platforms as well. But other than that, I really am just sending you so much love, blessings, and healing your way, and a lot of clarity too. I'm really wishing you all the best, and I really hope things work out for you, and I really hope that you can find a better place. Okay, you can find yourself in a better place. I'm just sending you a big hug. Okay, big hug. And again, just wishing you all the best. So thank you for being here, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.